Hi everyone, we're just getting all set up. Thank you for joining us. I hope everyone has had an awesome week and they are having lots of crafty fun. I have got some new products that came in the post this week that I'm really excited to share with you guys. Let me see if I can get the chat up because I can see who's here. Hello. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tamara. Cuckoo. And Pink Pequeña. Yeah, I knew that Tamara would be excited about Lawn Fawn. So excited. So I actually restrained myself with the new release. But I will walk you through what I picked up. It's been a long one, says Michelle. No crafty time for me yet this week. Do you know, I know exactly how you feel. Oh no, that's kind of a lie. I did one evening of crafting, very specific crafting. So it's kind of hard to squeeze it all in, isn't it? But I just couldn't wait to use these guys. So I got these two things because I just thought they were really cool and really adorable. It's called the Ocean Wave Accents. Let me take it out of the plastic because otherwise it gets a little bit flashy. Hi Ali, hi Stacy. So I got these guys because I thought they would work really well with a couple of stamp sets that I have. I've got this one here, which is called Life is Good. This is actually an older one, and I bought it last year, so I haven't had it that long, and I've not used it an awful lot. So I thought I might be able to use that in conjunction with it. But the waves would also be really good for the mermaid and for the Lovable Legends. And I also have another one which I'm going to be using tonight, I think, called Critters of the Sea. So there's lots of options. I thought they would go really well with that. I haven't yet bought the pirate ones. I thought they were really sweet and really cute. So that might have to be a purchase in the future. And I also got these, which are Tiny Tag Sayings Birthday. And they go along with the tiny tag dies. Hi Jenny. Hi Ina. So Craig's asking if everything's okay. Yeah, everything's good, Craig. Thank you very much. Okay. Cool. So I bought these two things and then I watched a Lawn Fawn video and realized that these dies here, which are called the outside in stitch rectangle stackables, bit of a mouthful, that they are perfectly sized to go along with the large stitch rectangle set, which I have here, and the small stitch rectangle set here as well. So it's basically perfectly fit in between, and I use these guys all the time. So I just had to buy it. So I just went on and bought it on my phone. I'm so cheeky. Hi Jenny. Hi Pauline. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me. So the other thing that I am going to be playing with tonight, I haven't really made much of a plan, but I'm hoping to play with the GoPress and Foil machine. Have any of you guys heard about this machine or know anything about it? That's what I would like to know. I did a little review on it a few weeks back. The company that make it, I was doing up some samples for them for a show, and I also demoed this at a show in Birmingham back earlier in the year. So they have given me another machine on loan, I will say, on loan to play with, and I thought that I would use it and show you guys. Okay, so I am going to move this out of the way. Before I get started, I also wanted to say that I got a present in the post today. Jenny says no, she hasn't heard about the GoPress and Foil. Well, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Trying to read what Tamara's saying. Je comprends pas à quoi sert le GoPress, mais je verrai bien. Good, yes, you will find out what it does. So basically, it's a foiling machine. And you use it with your manual die cutting machine, like a Big Shot, for example. So I'll be showing that in a minute. But first of all, a box. I got a box today, and I wanted to show you guys. So let me go grab it. So I had actually planned to use, probably shouldn't show my address. I had actually planned to use this for my stream. However, it only came today and I didn't know that it was going to arrive on time. So I might do this next week. But this is a box from Love from Lizzie. And Lizzie sometimes pops in and out of the chat. She's so lovely. And she does a monthly kit. And I just got so excited. And I thought that I might actually share some, or use some of the stuff from the kit tonight in my project. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Look at all these cool things. So let's see what's in here. I opened this very briefly earlier. I wanted to take a closer look. Lots of paper. Awesome. Let's see what we've got. Okay, a couple of pages of cardstock. Awesome. I like that blue. That's really pretty. Pauline says she has ordered the GoPress and Foil and you can't wait to get it. Yeah, they unfortunately were taking a little bit longer than anticipated. I'll tell you why in just a second once I have a look at all these amazing things. Look at that beautiful paper. I guess foiling must be very a la mode at the moment. It's beautiful. Very much a 4th of July theme. And from the color scheme in here, it looks like that's what we're going for. What else have we got? More, same printed vellum, foiled vellum, but in a smaller size. That'd be awesome for Project Life, wouldn't it? Really pretty. Can you see? We've got also some papers, some stars. Oops. Stars and stripes. Hi, Cynthia. How are you doing? Oh, that's so pretty. That would be lovely, even with the mermaids and things. And we've got some stars, lots of stars and stripes in this one. Very much a 4th of July theme going on. So for anyone who has just joined us, oh, can you see? I really like subtle prints, like tone-on-tone prints. That is just beautiful. Cool, geometric. So anyone who's just joined us, this is the Love from Lizzie. She does kits on her website. And there's all sorts of goodies in here. I didn't even realize there was so much. So this is like a Hessian. That's interesting, a really nice texture. We've also got some peel-offs. We've got some beautiful, shiny, shiny peel-offs. Ooh, and a stamp set. Can you guys see? So we have some banners along the top. Celebration, hooray, freedom, firework, stars, lots of things. So cool. I love it. What's the best tape to attach foil paper? So if it's foil paper that has like a normal papery texture on the back, I tend to use double-sided sticky tape or a liquid adhesive such as Glossy Accents or the Multi Matte Medium from Ranger. That's what I would use for foil paper. Now the foil you use for this machine is not a paper, well, it's more of a plastic. It comes on a roll. I'll show you in just a sec. I want to get through this first of all. Cute little organza bag. Oh, these are awesome. Oh, I love a good box of fun. These are cool. I like these, and they're really sturdy. Oh, that's awesome. Love it. 3 of these. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. Dies. Look at those awesome dies. So there's a triangle, like a banner, and then one that cuts out little grooves. That's going to be so cool to create like a stripy banner, and then a little banner, which I suppose you could layer up as well, or even cut out of. Very nice. What else has it got in here? Sequins. Can't go wrong with a bit of sequins. That stamp set looks like fun, says Ellen. Yeah. Awesome. Beautiful stars. Almost like a taupe color. Is that how you say it? Taupe. Color of an organza and a satin bow. Ooh. Look at them. I think I need to move my table forward. Hold on tight. Jenny says she loves the Dear Lizzie stuff. Yeah, this is the first kit I've seen in person, but I've seen loads of her stuff online and really, really think it's beautiful. Look at that. It's like mirror. Can you see how it shines? Like little mosaic. Yeah, this is a kit. I think this is it's probably the June. I don't know whether it's a June kit or the July kit. I probably should have checked that. Like I said, it just came today and I haven't even really had much of a chance to look at it. But I might give it a play next week. Ooh, pretty. Lots of gold. So I think those are all awesome, but the bits that I was most excited about, because they kind of match what I'm planning to do tonight, are these 2 things. Can you guys see what it is? Chameleon! A chameleon pen in sky blue. Now, last week, I said that I have one chameleon pen and it was a grey, and I hadn't really used it an awful lot. I think it's definitely one of these things that you have to learn a little bit and have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm really excited, and the blue is going to be beautiful. So let's see. I'm going to give this a go so I can get playing. I just want to try it out in case you guys haven't seen these before. So the Chameleon Pens, have you guys seen these? We've got, it is a alcohol-based marker, a bit like your Copics. And it has 2 nibs. You've got a brush nib with really, really fine point and really soft. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it will like bend a little. And then this one is a bullet point. And on this side, you have a chamber in the middle. If I can figure this out. There we go. And you put the colored tip in with the colorless section, and then I think they say to count to like 10. So we'll do that. Michelle has seen them. Suzanne, you bought a whole set. Yes, I think I remember you saying that you had bought some. Yeah, I'm really excited about giving it a play. So as you start, there's lots of the colorless blender in there. So it's really light. And then the more you scribble with it, more of the color from here appears. So I'm sure there is a technique to it, and that's just my first play, but I think it's really cool. But look at this, look at this, look at this. Depending on what you're doing, Sometimes I prefer my Copics, but I do love the Chameleon pens. Yeah, definitely something I want to play around with a bit more. So I also in this kit got a bottle of Nouveau Crystal Drops, and I tested this earlier because I wanted to see what the color would look like whenever it was dry. It was the first thing I took out, and I did the sample and I left it upstairs, and my daughter seen it and she was like, "Oh, mommy, you bought me glitter glue." Said, "No, sorry, that's mine." So beautiful little blue blob of gorgeousness with some glitteriness in it. So I'll put that to the side for now and hopefully don't put my hand in it. So lots of fun things there. So what have all you guys been up to this week? Anybody got an order of crafty goodies? Tamara put up a picture in the Lawn Fawn Addicts Facebook group, a picture of the of her Lawn Fawn order, and I swear it's all over her floor. What color are the drops called? Let me check for you. Let me see. It's called Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. I only have one other Nouveau bottle, and it is the gloss white one. And I'm really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with the nozzle. And so far I haven't had any issues in control or clogging. Although, to be honest, I haven't had them that long, so I guess that may change. I got my new Into the Woods stamp set. Which one was that? Remind me please. Which one was that? Elfie Selfie. Awesome. That one is so cute. I haven't got that one yet either. Let's just take these apart so we can have a play. Tamara likes my blue things. Just bought the Elfie Selfie from Lawn Fawn. Lawn Fawn, there's lots of really positive comments out there about the way Lawn Fawn send like a little gift whenever they send a package, which is really sweet. I've only bought one order from them, and it was actually a design team order, and yes, there was a few freebies in it, but I didn't know whether it was because it was a design team thing or if they did that for everyone. I'm not sure if you guys seen my project on Monday. I shared a project on my blog, and it was a collaboration between Chibitronics and Lawn Fawn, and I had a little box with the LEDs in it, and it was it had little mermaids swimming on it. So I can maybe show you, although I don't think the light works anymore. I think I left it on one day and drained my battery. Let me show it to you guys. Oh, I'm so excited to get these guys going. Just got the pyrotechnic stamps. Oh, I don't know that. I need to have a look at that. It's a multi-step fireworks set. Awesome. Just got the My Favorite Things kit at home. There's so many things here that I've not seen. The Christmas one that you did. Oh, the Joy to the Woods. Yes. I know what you mean now. Do you know if the gloss white clear like morning dew? So Jasmine, the gloss white that I have, let me go grab it so you can see it, is this one here. It's Nouveau Crystal Drops, and it says gloss simply white, and it dries like an enamel dot. Yeah, dries like an enamel dot. But I have heard that the morning dew version which looks really like glossy accents. I've heard that it actually, when it dries, it's really cloudy, and it's not got the same transparent effect of glossy accents, but I only heard that secondhand. Hi Lesley, first time here. Thanks to Love from Lizzie's Heads Up. Oh, hiya. Yes, I just shared what was in the kit actually, and we were talking about the Nouveau drops. Love the new Donut Shark stamp set from Lawn Fawn. It is super sweet. I agree. I totally agree. I'm going to snip these apart, and you guys have to make sure I don't lose them, because that's part of the problem. Big order from Lawn Fawn is coming. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Jenny. At the moment, I have limited time to do crafting, so I have to conserve my craft pennies, and I can always buy things afterwards. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. What else have we got here? Oh, Ellen says that she saw it. Awesome. You're talking about my little box. Let me grab that actually. Like I say, the light has gone on it, but ooh, glare. So in the box, if I hold it like that, there's a couple of different layers with some of the I think it's the simple stitch hillside borders here along each layer, but then each layer has some acetate on it here, and then all of my foil together so that it lights up. But yeah, my battery's dead. But I had lots of lovely comments and things. I'm feeling absolutely adored. Everyone's so sweet. Cool. The clear does dry clear. I use it for bubbles and I love it, says Robin. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, well, I just bought myself a new glossy accents. So I think Craig is going to do a quick Facebook Live video. So if anyone wants to share the stream or repost it on your social media things, you are more than welcome to do that before I get cracking on the actual project. But anyway, let me put these to the side. And I'm just going to get a little magnetic sheet for this in case it falls around it. There we go. I just don't want to lose them. Jenny says, oh my gosh, you cute little box. There were so many amazing projects as part of that collaboration. If you haven't seen them yet, I recommend that you go to the Chibitronics blog and the Lawn Fawn blog this week, and you take a little look at some of the projects that were on there, because it's just absolutely amazing. I was blown away. So blown away. Okay, guys, I'm going to be using the Life is Good stamp set, and I'm also going to be using this stamp set, which is called Critters of the Sea. This is another older one, and this actually, I'm pretty sure this was the very first one I bought, and you can probably tell because it's a little bit yellow looking. I don't think any of my other stamps, certainly not Lawn Fawn stamps anyway, it has happened with other ones, but none of my other Lawn Fawn stamps have gone this shallow. I think it's just age, but it stamps perfectly fine, and I believe they've probably changed manufacturer or something since then. But yeah, let's give these a go. And I'm also going to create a background with some ink blending, I think, but let's do this first of all. So let me grab some paper and I shall stamp up these guys. got some leftover pieces of Nina here. So I'm just going to use those, and I'll grab my mini Misty. So I can stamp these up. Have you guys got these stamp sets? Oh, ouch. Just nipped my finger. Oh, these are so hard to take apart. I know we had a conversation last week or the week before about covering them in washi tape. But yeah, I'm jury's still out on that one. I don't really want to do that. I'm not a fan of that idea. I don't know why, because there's absolutely, it's not going to harm the stamps or anything, or harm the magnets or anything, but I just don't want to. I just realized that I've chosen 2 stamp sets that I don't actually have dies for, so I'll have to cut it out the hard way, but that's okay. That's all right. Let me go grab my ink pad. I'm using the Lawn Fawn Jet Black, and it is super juicy at the moment because it's only brand new, and I'm pretty sure my per cloth is super dry because it is so warm at the moment today in my craft room. Well, it's my craft room, but I also use it as my office during the day, and it has a thermostat on the wall, and at one point today it reached 28, 29 degrees. It's just absolutely nuts. And I thought for a moment that I might have to do my live stream with the windows and doors open, but it seems that luckily I'll not have to do that. It seems like it's cooling down a little bit, which is nice. At least I don't have my lights on. I have those big lights for recording my videos, and they are beastly and very, very warm. What else could we have? Let's put him back. Oh, Elizabeth's here. Hi, Elizabeth. At the start of the show, I was going to say, at the start of the show tonight, I shared my box that I got in the post today. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I might use it next week. We did a little unboxing and had a look at some of the bits in there. Awesome stamps. Did you design them yourself? Right, let's stamp this little guy. I think the crab is super, super cute. He is sweet. And I'm not sure what else I'll need, but I'll keep this stamp set to the side in case I want anything else. So Yoshalin is saying, I can't wait to see what you'll do. Is that part of the magic where you don't know what I'm going to do? It's like one of those magic eye pictures or something where you know something's going to appear, but you don't quite know what it is until it all kind of comes together. Or one of those pictures where it's like really zoomed in and it's like, what do you think this is? And then you have to guess, and then it zooms out and it's not ever anything that you thought it was. So funny. So Ellen, you've got both of these stamp sets. You'll be able to recreate something similar. Carol says that her Irish blood is not made for this sort of paint. Well, yep, I would agree, because well, I am from Ireland. I went to, you may have seen on Instagram and Facebook that I went to a, what's it called? Well, an exercise class. I'm not surprised that I don't know the name for it because I don't really like to exercise. Is that bad? I know it's bad. Anyway, but I did it this week friend Elizabeth that I made the Bigfoot card for. I saw her, and she's just back from Rhodes at this retreat thing, this fitness retreat thing. And she said, oh, well, actually, I think it was me. I said, oh, we should do an exercise class or something. And then she sent me a message and said, yes, let's do it. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Totally getting carried away with with the whole excitement of having a friend to go with to an exercise class. And so we went to this exercise class, and I thought it was something quite gentle. It was not something quite gentle. It was the opposite of gentle. It was this HIIT training, and it was brutal, so brutal. But we made it. We made it. And afterwards, which is where my story started, afterwards we took a picture together, a little selfie. And she had her tan from Rhodes, and I had my Irish skin. And it was quite funny, actually, watching the two of us, or looking at the both of us side by side. My storeroom is crazy hot. I'm doing my videos in my bikinis. Oh, Lesley, interesting. I'm not quite that committed to it at the moment. That would be funny though. You cut it out the classic way. Yeah, I do. Needs must. Needs must, my friends. Elizabeth says, yes, they are love from Lizzie stamps. Awesome. Yeah, they look great. Can't wait to see what we can what I can make for them. So I'm going to just add a little bit of color with my Copics. Tamara is admiring my Copic markers. Thank you. I love the little swatches. I think it's so fun. Let's see. My monitor keeps blanking out. That crab is so cute. He is cute. I don't know if you can see. He has bled ever so slightly, but I think I can rescue him. Let's give this little guy, this little palm tree, some color. And there we go. Exercising in this heat, it was pretty horrific, to be honest. And I've got my bottle of water here because it is hot. 26 in here at the moment, and I find it a little bit tough. I'll be fine. Like you say, us Irish people, Carol, we're not built for this. I do enjoy the heat, but I could never really go on one of those like beach holidays. My husband is Scottish. Craigie is Scottish, and yeah, he just cannot do that. His ideal temperature is about 8 degrees. That's about it for him. Nothing more. So trying to get him on one of these like beachy holiday things, that's just ain't gonna happen. But I'm fine with that. But Piper as well, our daughter Piper, she has real bad eczema, and whenever it's hot weather she really struggles. So it's hard for her, the poor little chicky chick. So I kind of want him to be blue, but I kind of want him to be grey. So let's see what I can figure out. C0, C1, B00, B0, oh no, that's BG. No. Let me see. Maybe BG01. Look at these ones. Yay, the postman just delivered the Lawn Fawn order. Oh, amazing. Is that the one with all the constellations? That's so adorable. The little foxes. Oh, they are just amazing. Let's give this guy a little bit of blendy so that he's nice and wet so that I can blend him a little. And I'll start off with C0. Cool Gray 0. C1. I love the stamps you're using. Thank you, Elizabeth. How's your puppy this week? I always ask that. Dogs are the best. I've really been missing. So I as you probably remember, if you've been around for a few weeks, I do a borrow my doggy thing where I go and walk other people's doggaroonies. And I have a Springer Spaniel that I have the pleasure of walking, Hugo. But it's been just really, really busy at work. My boss is off this week to the point where I'm just so exhausted. But it's a weekend and it's a 3-day weekend and I'm all excited. So, a couple of other people there in the UK also going to be enjoying a 3-day weekend. What you got planned? I also know that it was a bank holiday in Switzerland yesterday. And it may be in other places as well. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get this guy to blend. I'm not quite sure if he's doing what I want him to do as yet. But we'll see what we can get him to be like. Tilly is good, but has very wet and muddy paws. Oh, have we stolen all your sunshine? And now it's all wet and muddy. Well, I suppose everybody has to share every now and again. Oh, I need to take off a layer. Don't worry, I'm not in my bikini just. Your coloring is so good. Oh, Yoshilin, thank you. That's very sweet. Do you know what the thing is about coloring? Is that you just keep going. And I remember watching a video, and I'm fairly certain it was Sandy Olnock, and she said it's going to look like a hot mess. It's going to look like a hot mess up until the point where it's not. And I laughed at oh gosh, that scared me. I laughed at the time, but it's so true that it feels like it's a hot mess up until the point where you're like, oh yeah, that looks all right actually. Yeah, I'm gonna now stamperoonie the sandy beach, which was always my intention, but totally forgot. Oh, Alexa's trying to join it. I was having a bit of a giggle. I bought Craig one of these Amazon Echo Dot things for his birthday. And since he has it, or since I bought it for him, it's been in my craft room more than anywhere near him. Oops. Oh well. Jasmine says, I know what you mean. I'm the same. Last week it was 90 degrees here in New York, and then the next day it was 68, which was perfect weather for me. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Long weekends are always good. It's Memorial Day in the US on Monday. Ah, cool. So a long weekend for you too. It was a holiday in Germany yesterday too. Yeah, I think there was quite a few European people that I was trying to call yesterday that I realized that it was a bank holiday. I was not successful. It was a what have we got here? What holiday is it for you this weekend? I don't know. I don't know. It's a May holiday. I don't know. Someone intelligent might know. Craig, why have you got lovey eyes for Sandy? Craig is lovey eyesing at Sandy. I mentioned last week that he watched a Sandy Allnock video. What do I want? He watched a Sandy Allnock video and he was just like, what's she doing? What's she doing? She's ruining it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, this woman is a genius. That's so true. She is. She's definitely an artist. Like, it's nuts. She's just amazing. Gone for E00, which I think is probably looking a little bit too pinky, but we will brighten that up with some yellow. Hi, Steve. Steve works with me, and I was telling him about my live stream tonight. Thank you for joining us. By the end of this show, you will be completely addicted to card making. Please feel free to send me presents of stamps. That would be awesome. Elizabeth Lucy says just morning dew. I'm not sure what that means, whether that's in reference to something we were talking about earlier, probably. I love the combination of the grey and the blue for the whale. Thank you. Let me bring him in closer a second so you can take a look. I need to be cautious of the white balancing. So I've started at the bottom with the grey, the light grey, and I worked it up into some darker tones. And then I added the blue. So it gives them a nice two-tone effect. Let's colour in some of this sand. Not sure how this is going to work out, but hey, that's just the way it is. E40. I think that's more sandy. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, are you saying sandy because I'm colouring sand? Or maybe I've just got Craig's joke. Snow's here. Hey, Snow. Thank you for joining us. I didn't know whether you were well today. I am glad that you are here. Patrol, what did Craig call you last week? Officer Snow or something like that. Right, let's cut these out the old-fashioned way. And I'm not sure if I shared this tip with you guys before, but I was sharing it with my daughter the other day, and she found it helpful. If you're cutting with scissors, the golden rule is that you turn the paper. So if you want to get a nice smooth cutting line, apply even pressure and turn the paper, and you will get a nice smooth cutting line. Sometimes it can be, for me, quite a challenge watching people use scissors, especially 6-year-olds, because they're like this and elbows in the air. Maybe that's just the crazy person in me, but yeah, turn the paper and you will get better results. Give it a shot anyway. The Safari Race card that Sandy made was I have not seen this one. I have not seen this one. I need to see it. I saw the one made with the honeybee stamps, blah bunny, and at the bottom, so it was I think like this, and at the bottom there was the bunny the Blah Bunny, which from Honeybee Stamps, like I say, and it's lying, well, it's lying like it's going blah, blah. And above it was the snout of a dog, a golden retriever. I know Sandy has, I think it's a golden retriever, some sort of puppy like that. And it looks amazing. Craig says it was love eyes for Sandy and her colouring. Yeah, I know. Craig, I'm pretty sure that is a little bit of infidelity there. Surely you should only have love eyes for your wife's colouring. Oh, we've got pink pequeña tucking into snow. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay because I'm really nauseous. Oh, honey, you just go and take care of yourself. We will manage. You can always watch the stream afterwards. Health comes first. I had to learn that the hard way when I pushed myself too hard at work and ended up having to have spinal surgery. It happens. Silly girl that I am. Is Sandy on YouTube? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sandy Allnock. ALLNOCK. And she is amazing. Like I say, she is a proper artist. Like, yep, she's a crafter, card maker, etc. But yeah, she's definitely an artist. I will say that she can sometimes use higher quality things, which is not a bad thing, but for like watercoloring and stuff, because she's an artist, she will have in her collection really high quality paints. She uses the Daniel Smith paints, etc., which seem to be a bit pricier because they are better, you know. They are more highly pigmented. But yeah, she's great. That is amazing. You definitely need to see it. Oh, that's for the Safari Race one. Tell me, what did she use for that? What stamps? Safari Race? Was it the new Lawn Fawn? The Wild About You? Is that what it's called? Wild something? I'm just trying to think of safari and what animals could be on the safari. I'd like to go on a safari. Snow says, thanks for all the love. Who have we got here? Look to find something minty for you. I think I have missed a conversation between Craig and Yoshleen. Is it Yoshleen? Yoshleen? Every time I see your name up there to the corner of my eye, I just think of Yoshi. You know, Mario, Yoshi. Bum. I like Yoshi. He's my favorite. Gerda Stein. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gerda's so lovely. When I went to Creativation, just the month before, I had the pleasure of being guest designer on her blog. And I think I've got one of the cards I made up here. Let me see. Yeah. So I made a card using the Gerda Steiner stamp set, which I think it's called Out of This World. This is it here. And it was so much fun to make. And when you open it, it's a spinner card, a little UFO. Happy birthday, human. So at Creativation, yeah, she reached out to me and was like, oh, I'd really like to meet up and buy you a coffee. And she did. She wasn't there for long, but she made a point of coming and meeting up with me, which was just so lovely. I love this industry. It's just amazing. One day I'm going to buy the dies for this stamp set. Because every day, every time I cut it out, I go, I really need to buy the dies for this stamp set. Gerda Steiner Safari Animals. I need to have a look. Elizabeth's looking on YouTube, finding Sandy. Very bright. Yeah, she's excellent. Although, if you follow her on Twitter, I will say that she has a lot of her Twitter is more political, I think, than card making. Not that that's a bad thing, but just an FYI. It's okay, Lesley. Nothing to see here. Craig, you're so funny. You're so funny, ma'am. I'm not going to cut that yet because I might extend it with a marker. Nobody knows. Okay. Pop you back there. Pop you in there. And I'm going to work on my background. And I want it to be inky. I want it to be inky, and I want it to be cut using my outside in. Yoshi, I do this every time. Yoshi line, or Yoshi lean. I think that's a line. I would say that's line. Bye, Tamara. Tamara's going to go now, and she's going to watch the rest of the video afterwards. Great. Okay, let me grab some distress inks for my next step. So we're gonna have some Salty Ocean, some Peacock Baba, and let's go for, oh no, wait, I might go for Mermaid Lagoon. So many beautiful colors. I'm looking for, what's it called? Pistachio. Cracked pistachio. Can't manage Twitter, no clue how to use it, but love Instagram. Do you know, I can't really manage Twitter either. Well, I have it set up you know, to do the automatic thing, but I think there's so much pressure, especially if you know, with my blog and stuff. I've got a full-time job, I've got a blog, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a family, let's not forget about them, and I'm on Instagram. But there's just so many things. And then of course there was, what did you call it, Periscope for a while, and that was like another thing. I say pick some things and just do what you need to do. No need to stress over having them all. Okay, let's cut this guy out. I'm using some Nina again. You did pronounce it perfectly. Yay. I think Pink Bikini, I don't know your name, you need to let us know, is talking about so pretty. It's talking about some Clairefontaine paper going on. Yay, we converted pink to DCP paper too. Yes, I still haven't bought the full whack at the moment, but I will. I know I will. Put you over the side. Oh, while I've got this here, I'm not going to do it just yet, but just so that you understand the concept of it, let me grab the GoPress and Foil machine. So the GoPress and Foil machine has got this platform here, which is actually a heating element. And it has a kind of a rubbery feel to it. And at the moment it's not plugged in, so it's not hot, but this does get hot. So if I flip it up like this, you should be able to see we've got some contacts here. And there is a base to the machine, which is just on my other table. And you slide this into the base and it goes click, and it starts to heat up. And it gets hot, as it says here, it gets to over 194 Fahrenheit. And I say it's hot. It's hot like you would put your hand on a radiator and it's hot. It's not going to be like, ah, I burnt myself. But it is going to be warm, because that's the whole point of the machine. Hot foiling. And you use it with your die cutting machine. So I take out my plate here and put it in here, and then you wind it through. And what it does is it applies pressure and it applies heat, so it foils your project beautifully. And the most exciting thing for me anyway is that you can get stamps for it, what they call hot foil stamps, even though I don't like the way that they're called stamps, but never mind, because they're metal. But technically they do stamp. It's not, they don't cut out, it's not a die, it's a stamp. But you can also use it to foil projects using dies and using your embossing folders, and you can foil onto chipboard and other amazing things. So I mentioned earlier that it was supposed to be originally out in March, and they did a big massive show on, what's it called, HSN? Is that the American QVC? I don't know, something like HSN. And they sold loads and loads and loads and loads, and I'm talking like 12,000 or maybe even more. And a couple of people said that there was an area that it felt like it was losing its heat. I don't know where it was, but these guys were so awesome that they actually said, okay, we do not want any of our dodgy products out there. We don't want anyone else to have to be less than satisfied. So they went back to the factory and said, you must test every machine. So it's tested in a more robust way than it was before. Yoshi line, is that in Celsius? No, it says in Fahrenheit. So 194, I don't know what that is in Celsius. Anyway, let's get inky. I love the new Ocean Wave accent dies. Use them on my first card with the new launch. This is my first card and I am so excited, even though I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Doesn't matter. Still fun. That foil machine is amazing. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Oh yeah, so the other thing is that you can foil onto acetate, vellum, ribbon, fabric. I even foiled onto denim, which is just nuts if you think about it. It's nuts. At the time, everyone was asking me, oh, can you wash it? I was like, I don't know. So I'll have to do that again. I think I left my sample in the booth. So I don't know. It didn't come home with me anyway. I'll need to try that again. Tiffany, your name is Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. You've probably told me that before. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track of everybody. Right, cracked pistachio. My favorite couleur. So tell us, you said that you used the Ocean Waves accent dies. What was your project? Was it a card? I want you to tell us about it. That would be awesome. Oh, and I don't know whether you guys have noticed or not, but we had some feedback last week that when someone was watching the playback version, that it was really quiet. So I think Craig this week has tried to turn up the volume a little bit. So hopefully I'm not deafening you guys. Or you can just adjust your speakers. A little bit of peacock feathers. This stitching line seems like a different, it seems different to the other one. Maybe I'm imagining it. It looks like maybe it's deeper, or maybe it's closer together. Maybe I'm crazy. Tiffany says, no, I did not actually, but I get that you can remember all our names. Ah, thank you. I try. I mean, I have the same thing because on social media, I'm not even Lesley, I'm Hungry Heffy. So I don't mind if people call me Hungry Heffy or Heffy or something. Okay. What do you think so far? I'm just using this piece of paper to keep my fingers out of the wet ink because I will otherwise smudge all around the place. Standard Lesley procedure. It's gonna look so pretty. So the card was with the ocean pop-up dies, the palm tree dies, and the cute pirates. You were spoiling yourself with the new products, weren't you, cheeky sausage? Good for you. A bit more of this. I like those pop-up dies. Have you ever told the story behind Hungry Heffy? I have, but I don't think I've done it on the live session. So you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear the story behind why I'm called Hungry Heffy? So the story behind Hungry Heffy is that when Craig and I, oops, wrong one. When Craig and I were going out at university, we obviously would go out and get food and whatever, and I had this big issue, should I say, whenever, you know, if you go, I don't know, in my house, for example, when I grew up, Mum would dish out the dinner, and and there would be like Dad's portion, and then Mum's portion, and then, you know, all the ladies would get these little portions, and all the men would get a big strapping lad's portion of food. And I really love my food. So anytime there was, you know, you have 2 chickens and one slightly bigger, I was like, I want the big one. I want the big one. Like, I want to be, I want to be just, you know, equally likely to get the big piece of chicken than the small piece of chicken. Yeah. And I was not a very big person, should I say. You know, after having a baby, I've got certainly a little pudge around the middle now, but that's okay. So I was pretty skinny, and I would eat masses, and everyone would always comment on it. So Craig would say, "Oh, you're such a hungry heifer," which didn't bother me in the slightest. And I would just be like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, I'm a hungry heifer. I'm a hungry heifer. Fine." And then one day, I was feeling particularly irritable and probably PMSy, and he went to call me a hungry heifer, and I was like, please, can you just stop calling me a hungry heifer? I am a girl. I am sensitive at times. Like, it's not very nice. Can you just not do that? I think I was probably wanting a fight, to be honest. And then he just, at that time, because I was feeling particularly irritable, and he just put his arm around me and he went, "But you're my Heffy, you know, that's all, you know, you're my Heffy." And I just couldn't stay mad, and that was it. So from then on out, I was hungry Heffy. And it was, I just realized that I don't have my sprayer. I had it inside earlier, so I'm just using my bottle of water. And so there on out, I was hungry Heffy, and he was the one that, he did computery stuff at uni, and he was the one that encouraged me to start a blog. And he was the one, bless him, who went through all the pain of trying to set it up and everything. And so it felt right at that time to use Hungry Heffy Crafts as a little homage to my Craigie bear. So that's that, yeah. Hungry Heffy. So cute. Oh, sweet. Oh. I'm sure Craig's in there being like, oh, it probably makes him feel like a bit of a wuss, but nah, you're not. It's lovely, Craigie. Right, what are we thinking? Oh, I love it. Looks good. It's still quite damp though. I'd like to leave it to dry. But where is my other thing, Imaging? Okay, so I was going to potentially also use one of these in the middle of my card. And I thought that I would use, oh, okay, so now I'm confused because I was going to do this, right? This was my plan. I was going to put him down here in a wave like this, like that, on the framey bit. And then I was going to put a wave sort of here with this. Something like that anyway. And I was maybe going to do like a skyliney bit here on the inside. But then I don't know where I'm going to put my hot foil stamping if I do that, do I? Maybe I could turn it this way. I've got that song now from Moana. See the line as the sky hits the sea, it calls me. Pepper's been obsessed with that movie recently. Love the look of the water background. It's really fun. I like it. I'm not quite liking the balance on this one, am I? But it gives me more room to do foiling. Let me have a look and see what my foiling options are. Okay. Let me put you over there because otherwise you'll get lost and I'll get cross. So I've got one of the hot foil stamps that say friendship. So it looks like a die, but instead of having a cutting edge, it's a flat edge that sort of debosses, a bit like a letterpress. Thank you, Snow, for joining in. That's my favorite sentence from the song. Mine too, and it gets stuck in my head. One day I know. Oh, it's like a sing-along here. Amazing. Oh, thanks, guys. I've got another one here, which is just beautiful, but it's not really the kind of thing that I want in my design today. Is it? I can maybe put that on the background. Oh, what am I playing at? I don't know what I'm doing now. So a beautiful Anna Griffin, what's the word? Flourish? What's it called? Thorny branches, apparently. And I have a frame, curling frame. And I have a curling motif, which once again, I'm not really sure about that. Thank you. That's too big. And then hello, which is probably the one that's the most size-wise is probably going to be the best sort of option if I can fit some stuff around it, unless I go for this. Let's have a look. You can use it as seaweed. Oh, snow. That's pretty awesome, actually. Do you think I've got? I don't think I've got any foil in the green color. I think I've only got gold and silver here. Do I? I don't know. Let's have a look. That might be. Oh, girl. Right. Actually, that might look very pretty in the background, right? Might not do the bit in the middle, but I could do it in the background for a bit of oomph. Should we give it a go? Let's give it a go. Let me just hold this up first of all. So pretty. It is pretty. Oh dear. I am absolutely massacring this. Whoops, these are only on loan as well. Well, if you're gonna give a girl craft products, you gotta, you know, expect it to be torn into in excitement. I don't think that one's gonna work for me. You are rejected for today. Thinking of you might work. I like the seaweed idea. Snow is the winner. Right, I need a quick tidy up. Is it special foil? I do not know if it is special foil, but I do know that the guy who has given me this on loan has was supposed to leave me stuff. He was supposed to leave me 2 boxes and he left me 1 box and the other box is in the post. So I'm pretty sure there's some green foil on its way anyway. But thank you. And Snow, I actually have 2 more ink pads to send to you. See what it is? Put my fingers right in the inky foam. Honestly. Alright. Ink over there. Yeah. Because I need to plug in this machine, I just really need to have a bit more room on my desk, at least for now. Put my mat over there. Okay, we're getting there. So the foil, there is apparently, according to the instructions of this manufacturer, 2 main types of foil. You have got heat activated foil and toner activated foil. Excuse me. And this machine can take both. Now, there will be foil that activates at different temperatures. When I was at the craft show in Birmingham, for example, there was a chap who was he dealt in industrial industry. In the industrial industry, is that the right thing to say? Anyway, and he said he had foil that was industrial type foil, and it had a much higher activation point, so it wouldn't have worked because it was something crazy like 140 Celsius, which would just burn the hand off you anyway. So I've plugged this in and it's got a red light, and if you press it, it turns green. I don't even know if you can see that. I don't think you can. Oh, there you go. Maybe you can see that. So it's flashing, and this is probably going to need 5 minutes or so to warm up. Should have done that a minute ago. Maybe I'll take it like that first of all. So I'll wait for it to go solid before I push it in, make sure it's all lined up. And I'm just going to have a it just goes to show that you craft with all your body. Let's have a look. What's our other comments on here? I worked on the cloudy backdrops for you today. Tomorrow I'll do the waves. Oh. Right, let's get these bad boys open. I think I'm going to go for silver. What do you think, guys? Silver? Silver or gold? I enjoy both. Like at the street lights. Right. Come on. I hope you're all noticing my lovely nails. I was saying the other day, such an Irish thing to say. It was like 3 weeks ago. It was not the other day. I was saying on my previous stream that I needed to make my nails a bit prettier, and I finally did that. Yay! Where is my chameleon? There's some awesome one of the ladies who I think she works for Chameleon, to be honest, she did some projects with the hot foil machine on fabric and turned it into a little bag with a pineapple, and then she colored in the pineapple with her Chameleon pens, and it looks really awesome. I'm sure if you Google it, it'll be funny. I'm sure you will see it. So a little tip if you are using this machine is whenever it goes through the machine, you're going to have your piece of paper down, example time, you're going to have your foil down, and you're going to have this down, and then it's going to be a big sandwich, it's going to be pressing down. And the thing that makes the magic happen is the pressure on the raised surfaces, right? But if you have so much pressure, it can press down on these large areas, a bit like whenever you're inking up a stamp. And if you have, like, let's say for example, you have this Nessie stamp and you ink it up, but you get ink on this section here, and it can actually transfer. You're going to have some transference then. It's the same kind of concept with the foil. If you do a little trimming, first of all, to cut it down to size, you will get better results. This is so fine now, it's really fiddly. I've totally got Moana stuck in my head now. Maybe we'll watch it tomorrow. Oh no, we can't watch it tomorrow. We're going to London tomorrow. London, baby. We're going to meet up with Craig's brother and his lovely wife, who is also called Lesley. Funny story. And we're going to go to the Natural History Museum. Is that what it's called? National History Museum? Oh gosh, that's awful. I don't even know. It's totally a history museum. I love the clothes. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for noticing. I bought the color on Amazon because I work from home, and I normally don't get very far out of the house. Just plug this in now. I'm going to wait for a few minutes for it to warm up. So yeah, I just ordered it rather than waiting until the point where I get to a place that will sell decent nail polish. And when it arrived, I was like, oh, this is totally neon. And I'm not a huge fan of neon, much to the chagrin of Per Piper, who thinks it's the best thing ever. But she's 6, so there we go. And yeah, she was like, it's not that bad. So I put it on, and it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's fine. It's not as neon as I thought it was going to be. The Natural History Museum is my favorite. I've never been, and I cannot wait. And it's just so exciting that we're getting to go with Mike and Lesley as well. Yay. I can't believe it's 26.5 degrees in my craft room, and I'm playing with a product that heats up. Oh, dear. Okay. So let me tell you as well about what you get in the Boxeroonie with the machine, seeing as I have it here. So you get this cool silicone heat resistant mat, and these are the best. these are the best, right? Because you're going to have a metal, I was going to call it a die. It's a metal stamp or a die or something like that on here. And obviously it's, well, technically it's in here, and it heats up. And once you're finished with it, it's going to be hot, okay? So don't do anything silly like pick up with your fingers. It comes with these tweezers, which are really cool because when you squeeze them together like this, can you see the magnet in there? So if I squeeze it together, hover, boop, did you see that? Magic. And then you bring it over to the mat and then you just release the pressure and the magnet comes away from the top and it drops down. Drink some water, Lesley. Thank you. Okay, this is looking good. Good in the hood. And also, you don't get this in the box, which I've told them and moaned at them about, but in order to keep the price down, they can't include one. But you can buy it separately, and I understand why they're doing it. This is a metal shim or metal adapter mat, and I think most people will have something like this anyway. But this will enable you to use your other, to use things like your embossing folders and like emboss onto chipboard or something. Anything that you want to emboss with that isn't metal, this will help you do that. Right, can you guys see these lines there? It's just like steam. It's all good, it's all good. Right, let's create some space for my big shot. So when I first used this machine, I used it with the Go Cut and Emboss machine, which is made by the same people actually. And it's really simple, like you don't need anything like special or anything. It's almost like the people that made the machine and the same company that made the Go Cut and Emboss machine. It's almost like they had it in mind, because you don't need any shims or anything with the Go Cut and Emboss machine. But I found out that for the big shot, you really do. So we may need to just run it through with a couple of shims. Let me see if I can grab a couple of pieces of paper. And we just have to work from there. Okay, this is quite hot now, I shall tell you. And this is what we're gonna do. If I can remember. Okay, we're going to put this down there, but I want to figure out first of all, pop you down. Where am I going to put you? I think you're gonna go like that. But first, oh, did I cut this out completely wrong? Did I cut it the wrong way around? Did I? Did I cut you the wrong way around? I think I did, you silly ninny. Okay, that's all right. Make it work, people. Make it work. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna make that work. So let's get some thingy. Use a little bit of washi tape. Hold this in place. And the reason I'm doing it on top of this machine is because you can't see it if I do it not on top of the machine. So I flip it over, and in fact it's a little off because I don't want this to overhang on the edge, because it will have to go through my This is a big shot. So I'm going to hold this down in place. Probably for like 30 seconds. Don't worry, be happy. It's like a sing-along song here tonight. It's funny. Okay, that feels hot potatoes. Okay, give it a go. So like I said, we're going to need a couple of shims. We may need more, but that's okay. I'm going to take it through. Oh yeah, I think we are. I can feel that the pressure isn't as much as I would like. I'm going to take it through really quite slowly, so no reels a million miles a minute. And we're going to take it back as well. Here comes Craigie. There's some extra water. He's looking after me. Thank you, Craig. Yep, just maybe pop it there first. Are we back? Hey guys! Yay! Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Craig doesn't like talking. Are you guys back? I want to make sure you're back before I reveal this. Craig is the hero of the night. Oh, I hear something. Yay! Okay. You ready? Okay, wait for Craig to rearrange all my things. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I think it's just the heat. It's just so hot. Hot. Ready? Oh, it's so pretty. Can you see it? Oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. Okay, Craig's making the autofocus do the thing. Am I waving it about too much? You do it, Craig. Can you see it? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so lovely. Yay! Let's do the other side. Okay, put it back. Focus down there. Okay. This time I'm going to cut it the right way around. Getting in the way of the focus. I'm going to put my hand here. It's so pretty. Thank you. Yeah, that's on. It's going to be hot. Okay, bye. So this here as well. Look, can you see? I'm trying to put it against something. The negative you can actually use as well. So it's so pretty. So let's figure out where we're going to put this other one. Probably something like that. I think where I went wrong the last time was I doodled on the back instead of on the front. You could have it either way to be the top or the bottom. I know. I hope you know what you're doing there, Lesley. Creating this. I don't mean to. So many pretty things. I don't mean to make you spend all your money. Okay. It's a bit harder to see on this side, but we'll give it a go. So fragile, this stuff. Well, I say it's fragile. It's so thin, it feels fragile, but I think it's actually fine. Put that down. Yeah. Ay. I cannot see where I've cut. Okay, where I've drawn my line. Thank goodness for Craigie. He's the man. I think the next time, can someone remind me to use a darker colored marker because I cannot see anything on here. Let's try that again. I'm gonna get a darker Copic. Good thing Lawn Fawn robbed my bank account. I know Lawn Fawn does. Definitely does rob bank accounts. Will this work? Yes, that's much better. Also, have you guys seen the mama elephant? The cats. The little cats are awesome. Oh, by the way, when I cut this out, I'm going to do the giveaway. Not that I have decided what I'm going to give away yet. It's going to be one of the honeybee sets. I shall grab that in just a second. I'm going to be doing our giveaway. Put your thinking caps on. Not your graduation caps. I saw that you were talking about the graduation caps on the little animals and things. They're sweet. Doo-doo-doo. Come on in there. Okay. I want those mama elephant cats so bad. Yeah, me too. Oh, but they're pricey? Are they? How do I not know that? What do you mean they're pricey? In what way? How much are they? And where are you looking? I like the waffle flower possum set. Oh, those cats are so cute. Actually, it was Craig. So I think he was, or I was signed in on YouTube. I signed into my YouTube on his account. And then he saw the card that Christina Werner made with those cats, and she made one of them into a little, like a Batman cat, a Catman. I don't know what that means. But yeah, he was like, oh, did you see this? It's really cool. Yeah, I know. Right, so we've got card, foil with a shiny side up, hot foil stamp, hold it in place, pop it down here. So the thing that I didn't share with you the last time, whoops, was, see here where I have the stamp underneath and the foil there. Of course this is going to happen. It's actually, are we back? Stamp, hold it in place. Give us a shout and a holla if you can see us and hear us. We are back. Yay! Yay! Guys, I am so sorry. This is not so, it's just so warm. And yeah, I kind of may have just plugged everything in together because I wanted it all to be here. But okay, my hot foil machine is over on this side of the craft room now, which I don't think it necessarily drains a lot of power. It's just that I had a lot of things all in one place. So I don't want you to think that it was the fault of that machine. But let's do a giveaway. Before I start picking numbers, let me grab my box of tricks. There are rumors. Are the rumors true that they're going to release more oxides? I would imagine they are. I imagine they're going to do all of them. You know, the same colors as the distressed inks, but I don't know. But I want them all anyway. Deny it, Lesley. You're a magician and didn't want us to reveal your trick. No, I'll tell you all my tricks, I promise you. I can't see anything. Mine is loading. No. I'll just put this here while everybody's loading. Elizabeth, you know where you go to click pause? Just to the right of that, the wee thing that pops up, it should say live. If you click on it, it can reload the video. Oh. Give it a few minutes. Can anybody see what I've got here? It's going to open up some doors, and I'm going to hope that we don't get an influx of beasties. Hi, Sam. Not your fault, guys. Probably my connection. Close the entire screen and then restart. Okay, try that. Anyone else who is still around, thank you so much. I know it is a little bit frustrating when technology bites you in the butt. This is the Honeybee Stamps Playful Pups stamp set. And it is a Honeybee stamp set, and it has this, well, the idea was that it was like a mummy dog and little puppies, and the puppies all kind of have the same sort of style, except for this one who's like really scruffy, because I think in every litter of pups there's always one that looks a bit raggedy. And yeah, these were a collaboration between myself and Honeybee Stamps. So in my giveaway this week, there's the first beastie in. Get off, or you'll get stuck to a stump pad or something. I'm going to be giving these guys away. So in the same style as every sorry, Craig's trying to get it to focus, but his non-verbal communication is something, well, maybe my listening skills of non-verbal communication need to be worked upon. I love puppies, but I can't see, says Elizabeth. Okay, they're you can Google them. They're called Playful Pups, and they're by Honeybee Stamps, and that's what they look like. But you can still write comments, and so you should still hopefully be able to join in on the giveaway. So the giveaway, we've done this a couple of times now. We have picked a number between 1 and 50. And I'm going to write down the number here. Don't ask me what the numbers were last week, because I don't remember. So I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 50. And whoever is the closest will win this stamp set. Now I'm going to write down a number once I figure out what I want to do. Let me see. You're going to have to see what my pencil looks like. Da, da, da. Pop that there. So we'll give that a few minutes and leave that there. I'm going to go and check on my foiling. So because my machine was unplugged and then plugged back in again, it does have a fail-safe mechanism on it where if it's idle for a while, it turns itself off. So I just had to turn it back on again. And I'll give that a few minutes. I've got a couple of guesses coming in. 27, 33, 34, 31, 46, 23, 37, 36, 19. Interesting. Hi, Dale. I've got 24 as well. 50. Let's see. We'll give it a few minutes. Okay. That's getting nice and hot. Also today, I got, I sent out a whole bunch of letters in the post, a whole bunch of cards to a whole load of you lovely people. I got one returned today, and I don't know what it says. It says something in Danish or something. Right, okay. Ingen a fleur ring schmuligehead. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But I got one back. Need to follow up with that. Alright, we're getting nice and warm. Let's run this through. Let's see what we can do. So this time I put a this time I put a piece of cardstock above my inked panel so that it wouldn't transfer through to the top plate again. So if any of you guys are going to get this machine, the GoPress and Foil machine, just know that you kind of need to find the sweet spot. You need to, you know, put a couple of shims in there. It's going to have every different machine, like die cutting machine, will work a little bit differently. Tweezers. Oh, oh, oh! Can you see? And I'm pretty sure we have a winner. Can you see? Our number is 50. Let's have a look. I'm going to remove this so it's not hot. These are tweezers. Pick it up. Ooh. Put it down. I think Snow won. Snow, you win the puppies. Yay! Congratulations. Yay. Well, Snow, I think I already have you. Oh, you're saying, Liz, it's okay. You give me so much. Well, you won. The only reason I'm going to do another giveaway is if you already have them, and I don't think you have. So congratulations. There'll be more giveaways next week. Ow, this is hot. Okay, ready? Let's have a peek. Trying to do it in a way that that you're going to be like, oh, it's so pretty, but well, it's hot for a start. Just have to do it in the grand reveal. It's just pretty. So freaking pretty. Right. Let me get a couple of things out of the way now. Congratulations, Snow. Snow's now doing a commentary. It's just beautiful. I really, really enjoy that. Can you see? I can't stop looking at it. Okay, we got to get on with the rest of the card or else I will be here forever. Where is my post-it tape? I need to order some of this. I ran out of my first one the other day. I don't know whether I want to be like this or like that. Like this or like that. Do I want it to be like this? Or like this? I'm going to do it this way. This way? This way. And I'm going to put it a little bit higher up. I'm fairly certain that I meant to die cut this with the rounded rectangle before I foiled it. Definitely creating desire. It is very pretty. It has to be said. Pop this in here. The cutting mat. I'm on the wrong side now. I missed the name of the dye you used. It's beautiful. The name, it was something about thorns, I recall. I will find it in just a second. Okay. Awesome sauce. Let's get these guys on now. I hope you're still able to see them properly. Do a couple of these little wavies. Put them through one at a time. I'm not having fun tonight. That's a lie. I am having fun. I'm just wrecking the joint. Vertical. Horizontal, she had more room for everything now. Yeah, but we're going vertical. Decision has been made. Okay. And the reason for that was I want to make sure I have enough height for my tree. Let's give this a go. Where are you, Mr. Whale? He's kind of cute. Might cut into his little fins. I think maybe it's not as easy to see the little waves now. We shall see. Put these through. I am so petrified of losing these little bits. I'll probably feel better when it has a pouch to go into. I never did figure out those 14mm DVD sleeves that you were talking about. You missed the name of the stamp set with the cute whale. Yes, it is Critters of the Sea. And it has so many beautiful beautiful things in it. I absolutely think it's amazing. Okay. So I'm thinking it's kind of hard to see the little waves now. And I'm contemplating perhaps doing another bit of inking for the background because this looks a bit busy now. Especially with this on it. I was going to do a, let's try it out and see. I'm going to do a little mound like here. Let's see. What have we got? Cut the fins. Yes, cut the fins. I think it's a good idea. Use black marker along the inside edge of the waves to give them definition. That's a great idea. She's a smart cookie. So I might need to just round that off a little. Let's see what we've got. He's cute. He's adorable. But I think it's really busy. How can you like love something but then not love it? We need to mix it up. I think what we need to do is we need to put this on a white card. Oh my word. Sorry guys. I think we strip this back, change tack. too hot. Oh, it's such the perfect size. Yeah, I'm loving this. Let's cut into his fins a little bit. Push him in. Feeling the same. Yeah, I had a little bit, I was thinking that it was just a little bit too busy, so I'm going to change the tact a little bit and try something a little bit different. And I'm going to just go for it, I think. Let's see. In fact, what I might do is so I'm thinking acetate and maybe some sequins behind it. Talk about a change of plan. Yes, unfortunately we've had a little bit of technical challenges tonight. We've had 2 restarts, unfortunately. I'm always convinced that this one has got a cover on it, and then I've got 2 different types of acetate in my craft room. One has got like a thing that you peel back, and the other one doesn't. But equally, I've spent ages trying to find a bit that pulls back and not found it. And likewise, found projects that then I realise after the fact that there is a big cover, like starting to peel at the corner. Aha. This one has a cover. There we go. Got it. Shaker card. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe shaker card. Change of tact. Whenever it's a bit busy like that, I think we need to change plan. Make it work, as they say. You were laughing about this. Yeah, no more problems now. Yay! Apart from the fact that I keep throwing things around the place. So apologies if anyone heard a big clanging noise. That would have been me. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Let's get my acetate behind here. Awesome. And in fact, he may actually, I know I've got that there, but I'm wondering if instead I put maybe some blue vellum. Stay with me, people. I am freestyling. Vellum, where are you? I don't love it. I don't think I love it. I think it's the wrong color. Go to bed tomorrow, people, over for my birthday. Oh, kind of This is your make it work moment, Les. As long as you don't throw it at us. Oh, you're so sweet. Goodbye, Jenny, if you're off skis. I am going to get a clean vellum, a clear vellum. And see what we can do with that. Because we can colour that in using the same inks here. And try that one out, couldn't we? Cut it with the waves. Yeah, I might do that actually. That's the idea. Just wanted a bit colourful so that I can have just a little bit at the bottom, maybe. Experimentals. I won't do much, just a little bit. Chopperoonie. Make it work, people. Make it work. What have we got? Ink blend on normal vellum. Yeah, that's it. Vellum, that was a good idea. Cut before colouring. I coloured before cutting. I think you guys are being very kind and telling me to do it a certain way, and then by the time I read the message, I've already done it. Oh, that's a good idea. So cut. I can always add some more like this. Like, yeah, that's pretty. Me likes it. Let me try some more of these. Like that, and maybe slightly bigger down here. Don't know how much I'm going to show of this. Give it a go. Oopsies. I told Craig the other day that I need a bigger craft room, and he just went, I know. I was kind of half joking because it's probably like the size of a yeah, it's probably like the size of a single bedroom. So it's certainly, I know that it is more than what a lot of people have. And he was just like, yeah, I know. Maybe we could extend it out the back. He's such a sweetie. Where did you come from, Mr. Coconut? Hey guys, I'm back on dairy. I know I spoke a little while ago about the fact that I was off dairy for a while. I'm back. So I had an ice cream today. Delicioso. Oh, let's see. It kind of makes me sad that he might get lost though. Thoughts? That'll need to be amended slightly so it's not as that you can't see the white behind the thingy. Now we're cooking on gas. Come here, little man. I like it, but I feel like he needs to be on the front, which means I lose kind of the whole effect of tucking something into the wave. Oh no, that looks weird now, I think. Thoughts? Oh, here we go. I prefer them in the front. Yay for dairy, yay for dairy. Use a darker blue by the whale. What do you mean? On the whale? Oh, keep him on the front. I agree on the front. Oh, God, little guy, you have had your life chosen for you. So if we're gonna do that, we need to figure out if are we gonna do a shaker? I'm gonna cut this with this so that it just fits neatly. Right, here we go. We've got lots of comments now, which is great. Keep them on the front panel. I prefer them on the front. Use a darker blue by the whale. Okay, I need to know whether that's use a darker blue color for the whale's body or a darker blue in the water near the whale. Okay, tuck him back in the front wave. Oh, down at the bottom. That's a good idea. I totally forgot about that. Like in the water, like a shadow. That's for the dark blue, right? Need some clouds behind the wing. Oh, good plan, good plan, good plan, Suzanne. Now we're moving mountains. What do you mean in here, little man? Oh, Suzanne, someone give that woman a prize. Okay, and this can go in here. And we need some clouds behind. Are we going to ink some clouds or are we going to die cut some clouds? Once again, I need to create some space, so bear with me. What else have we got? Need some clouds. Yep, I don't think you ever have a big enough craft room. And then when you do make some extra room, you just end up with extra stuff. That is very true. Yep, we'll do a fish. I think we need a fish as well, like in here, because, you know, for the tucking. Snow says that she likes that too. Right, well, we need something behind here. So this needs to go on here, here. Right. Let's stamp a fisheroonie. Oh, I know what I wanted to do originally. I wanted to put him in the ocean as well. I forgot about him. Let's just stamp it anyway. We can always change our mind, eh? So we need a fish. And we'll stamp him. Where's my other stamp sets now? Cut out the clouds, ink a sunset. Loving it. He said, I think he's too big. I think he's the wrong way. I think I need to go to the mermaid for you set. Oh, I thought the mermaid for you was pointing the other way. I guess not. I use one of these guys. Cut out the stamp. Cut out the clouds, ink a sunset. Yes, ma'am. Where's my ink pad, Jonathan? I think Craig has come in and moved a whole lot of stuff in his oh, here it is. In his attempt to solve all my problems, bless him. Shouldn't really blame him for anything when he's actually my knight in shining armor. Fantastic Friends. Is that the name of a stamp set? In the dinner. Oh, that's where I've seen that small fish then. Oh no, Yoshalin. I need to buy that stamp set now. Honestly. Okay, guys, while I colour in the little boat, tell me what colour my fish needs to be. I'm just going to do some very, very plain colouring for this little guy. only going to be in the distance anyway. Let's see if I can. Orange fish. Really? Orange? So we're going to have him. Let's lay it out. And have this like something. Obviously this is going to be behind. Hopefully still have this guy. Maybe a coconut or two. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on the coconuts. Orange. Orange, you glad you joined me tonight? Puns are the best. Apart from dogs. Dogs are the best. Puns are second best. Oh, I do talk nonsense after a long week. Did I tell you my boss was away this week? Which meant that I've just been like so much stuff. Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to happen. Orangish, pinkish. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I always open these at the wrong end these days. Pinky. We sort of like a pinky orange. What is your daytime job, Lesley? Ah, okay. My daytime job is I work for a company called Regis, which is a serviced office provider. And so essentially the way I tend to explain it to people is, you know, you have a hotel, and in the hotel people will rent a room to sleep in for the night, right? But what Regis do is they have a big building, and instead of having hotel rooms, they have offices, and you rent out the office. So normally it will be for like a year, 2 years or whatever, but it could be for a month. It could even be for a day. So that's what. So I work for that company, but I am the global business change analyst for them. So anytime somebody wants to make a change, I go, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And that's what I do. So I have all the people chasing me going, I want to do this. I want to do that. Who have we got? Hey, Richard. Hiya, Mummy McKibben. We're looking at a card tonight, Richard. We never got to play with the GoPress and Foil machine whenever you were here. Right, we definitely need a sunset. So I saw somebody do a sunset, and they used scattered straw and I want to say worn lipstick. Let's give that a go. Scattered straw is here. No, spun sugar, I think maybe. Office renter by day and crafty card magician by night. Something like that. At the moment I'm more dealing with IT things rather than the renting of the offices now. So I don't really want to go straight on this textured cardstock at the back. I'm going to make some room. Grab a bit more of that same cardstock that I used underneath my Nino Bonina. I don't even know if this is still going to end up being like a shaker card or anything. Who knows? Nobody knows. It's part of the joy. And if it's not part of the joy, I'm really sorry, but it's kind of how we roll. Oh, I probably should have done a line. Oh, we've got here, what have we got? Dried marigold and worn lipstick. Well, we'll just have to see how this one turns out. Scattered straw, spun sugar. I think you can achieve very similar results with a couple of similar colors. Might have to go darker on the pink though, because this I'm scared that all my ink pads are going to dry out in this warm, oh no, this warm weather. Yoshi line is saying that there's magic happening. It's all for you. Hope you guys are enjoying it, even though there has been some curveballs tonight. Right. Let's see what magic occurs here. And I'm going to stick this down on the side to help us get a gauge on what it's all going to look like when we're done. I think we may have crossed back over into busy territory again. Maybe the white was what made it pop. Let's see. It's all a learning thing, isn't it? The good news is there's been no power issues since we moved around. I think we need to do this and have a sentiment or something here. Or we do another layer and like another distant layer of vellum or something. Learning something every week. Ah, Donna. Hi, Donna. Might have to copy your layout with parts. You do that, girl. You do that. I'm not really precious about my layout. Some people are. I've had people, not necessarily to me, but they get very irate whenever they see someone else, like what I would call lifting a design. Where is my vellum? So when I was doing more like scrapbooking, it would be quite a common thing to lift someone's design. So you're basically you know, you're looking at a scrapbook page and you're going to yeah, I don't want to say the word copy because it's your own style and you're putting your own stamp on it. But yeah, you're taking a template used by somebody else and you are replicating it. And I would call that, you know, a scrap lift. You're lifting their design or the layout. And for cards and things, like I don't see how anyone can claim to have an original card design kind of thing, because there's just so many options out there, and there's no way to prove that you were the first one to do it. So I don't know. I don't think that anyone should really get that precious about it, because you can't prove that you were the first one to do it anyway. Thoughts, people? I agree. No sunset. Yeah, too much colour. Who knew? Yoo-hoo casing. What does that mean? Yoo-hoo case. I'm fairly new to card making, so I find that mimicking what the experts do, I learn a lot and then progress and do my own spin. Yeah, absolutely. If I'm inspired by someone else's card, I try to mention who it is, says Stacey. And that's the best thing, I think. But, you know, give credit where credit's due. I don't think you can do much more than that, really. I think that that's the best thing, really. Okay, so I've just realised that the colour I used for the card base is a bright white, and the colour I did here is an off-white, but I actually like this better on the bright white. I'm going to make a decision one of these days, guys. I'm totally going to just do it. This happens all the time, FYI. And then I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, just do it. Okay, that's going to go like there, and that's going to go a bit like here. And then I'm going to do this, boom, and then I'm going to do that, boom, and then I'm going to cut this down. Making decisions. Making decisions. I need a glue dot, a dot of the glue. Stick on my little island. This reminds me that you know the movie The Beach? I've never seen that movie. My friend Elizabeth, who I went to an exercise class with and who had the Bigfoot card last week, she is doing a thing with her 14-year-old daughter where they are having a girly, get off beastie, a girly movie night every so often, and they have just done the Breakfast Club. They've just done the Breakfast Club, and they are on the lookout for other ideas. And I suggested, I think, Pretty in Pink, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, things like that. And somebody said The Beach, I think. And I was like, well, I've never seen that movie. Should put it on my list of things to watch. Yeah, the HIIT workout. It's the worst thing in the world. It's also the best thing. So don't get me wrong. I am going to go again. I have made my decision. I am going to go again. I don't like the way you're hiding too much. I am going to go again. I'm going to moan about it. But that's it. That's it. Beaches? Maybe I do mean beaches. Is that what it's called? Is it? I have no idea. I'd like to. I think I want this on the front. Query. Query. Do I want this on the front? Do I not want this on the front? If it's raised up, does that make it weird? I don't know. Do I want to shake anything in the inside? I don't think I do. Maybe I need to put a greeting in there. Put this in the background. Oh, I should have cut a wee thing to tuck him in. It's not going to work now. I'll just stick it on there. 16 candles! I only watched that recently because, sorry for the excitement and the fact that people are watching this back and I've turned up the volume and then I've just yelled 16 candles at you. Apologies. That is on Netflix and I have only recently, I'm not even on the screen here, only recently watched it and I loved it. It was so good. Plus, I think there's something really endearing about watching everyone's crazy hairstyles and it's really nice watching people and they look real. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't look like they're supermodels that have come off a runway, that they look like they are some sort of semblance of normality. The Rat Pack did lots of movies in the 80s. They could watch all of them. No coconut. I like the way that was like, no coconuts. Cool. Yeah, I don't think coconuts. I mean, you think on the front. I think on the front, guys. We think on the front. Just want to go this way, though. Oh, what we're doing. Do I need 2 palm trees? Gee whiz, I can't make my mind up today. I'm going to put this on underneath. Oh, got a wee glue dot sticking out there. And a hair. Glue dot frenzy. There we go. Elmo's Fire. St. Elmo's Fire. I don't know that one either. Lots of great suggestions. I shall have to tell Elizabeth to come through the comments and see them all. Pet Midler. Yes, beaches. The beach is about Thailand and drugs. Oh, I am so not interested in anything that is about drugs. Like, see those ones that are apparently like, oh, they're so British humor, ha ha ha. You know what do they call, like Snatch and things like that? Nah. No merci. That's not for me. Not for me. Peggy Sue got married. That's another one I've not seen. These are great. I love the suggestions. I am partial to a musical. I'm not sure what their thoughts are on that. Felicity and Elizabeth's thoughts are on musicals. Or indeed what their thoughts are on me apparently just inviting myself along. Come on. Right. I think we need a greeting behind here. Let's center this panel off so we can have some sort of a... There we go. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, wait. I think here. Watching your process is great. It lets us know we're not alone. My husband and kids are my audience. Oh. Can you see the live comments afterwards? No. So after I hit, actually that's a good point. After I hit to finish, I normally tidy up my desk because it's usually a mess. And I have a good read through. Although tonight is just so warm. I think I'm going to go in and have an ice pop. I think these coconuts are just too big. Nobody loves coconuts that are too big. Right, we need a greeting. Hairspray! Love it. Your card gives me such a great idea for a card tomorrow with Pam's and pirate grease. Oh, I love grease too. Yes, I love that, the way that inspiration breeds inspiration, in my humble opinion. Oh, hey, I was supposed to be using these tonight. How come that never happened? A lot of the time I will see something and then I'll be like, oh, but you could do this. And then I'll be like, well, no, I've jumped from that idea to this idea. And before long, like I just snowball with ideas. It's just like loads and loads of ideas. That's great. Maybe the coconuts hide under the leaves. Oh, maybe. Is that what the plan is? Oh no, don't get stuck in a glue dot. Nah, they're rejected. So I could use something like this and hang it down. But I think I'm going to get way, way overboard. Oh, I could do a speech bubble. Would that be cute? Let me see what I've got. Okay, I can't think of another set. What has a speech bubble? Let me think. I've got a little pouch here full of some things that I have previously stamped and coloured, or stamped and not coloured. And some of them were stamped. Some of them were stamped by a friend of mine. And look what I found after me looking for a. Oh, you probably can't see it. It's a bunch of flowers. After me last week looking for a bunch of flowers for Mr. Sasquatch to hold. Looks like I'm not going to find a speech bubble, and I know there was one in here for sure. It's annoying. That's okay. I'm sure I'll find another stamp set that will make it work. Make it work, people. Yeah, there's a image in the love letters stamp set. But I have that one black. Let me see what I've got. Don't think that's going to fit. No. Excuse me. Lawn Fawn delightfulness. I just want to see what it looks like with the speech bubble. And I know I have one, if not several. But for the life of me, I cannot think which stamp set it is. I don't think it's a Lawn Fawn, and I don't think it's a Mama Elephant. But which one is it? This is it. Here we go. Lawn Fawn to Inspector Gadget Chain. Okay. Snapshots. Stamp set by Snap. Let me see. Oh, this is a very sticky one. So this totally needs to say something like, happy birthday, have a whale of a time, or something like that. Or what about the waving? Oh, we could maybe do the waving hello. Too many options. So now my problem is this is a bright white background, and that's too not white. This is white. Do you know where to buy the Lawn Fawn stamps and dies in the UK? Yes, as Snow says, we purchase from Seven Hills Crafts very frequently. Too frequently, some people might say. I mean, I wouldn't say that. But if you ask my husband and potentially Snow's dad, that may be their response. If you ask my bank manager, that may be their response. Yeah, Seven Hills Crafts. That's definitely the place that I would do most of my purchasing from for Lawn Fawn anyway, unless I decided to do a big order from the US of A. And I don't know, because it used to be that you could get a stamp set in the US for $15 or something, and then in the UK it would be £15. And whenever the whenever, I think it's probably down to the exchange rate, to be honest, whenever the exchange rate was a lot stronger, it was almost like if you bought it from America, it was like half price almost, which meant I would save up all my money and then just do a big Lawn Fawn order, or do a big American order, should I say. But it was not really worth it unless I, well, in my opinion, it wasn't really worth it unless I did a big, the concentration, unless I did a big shop. Oh, you're pretty. I've left a gap so I can put hello or something on top. Too frequently? Is there such a thing? If you ask a crafter, no. No. There is not such a thing. Hip hip hooray, happy birthday. Now I made a mistake because now I need to find another word to go in there. Oh, what about this hello? Hello, happy birthday. What have you got? Just waving hello. Are custom duties high? I think it depends who they come from. My Lawn Fawn order was about $100 and I had to pay £30 on customs, which, yeah, that was a bit of a sting to me, in my opinion. I am looking through my stash to see if I can find another word to go on top. Any ideas? You just shout. Use the waving from the waving. Hello? could. It's a different font, and it's right in the middle, so it's not going to be the easiest. I still don't think that it's the right sort of size. Whoa, that's heaps. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really like it. Nobody likes customs, right? Let me check here. What would work? Hello, hi, hugs, yippee, kind of think. Friend? Friend, happy birthday? That doesn't make sense. Customs suck. It is well known. Okay, I'm getting totally stuck over what to put down, so I'm going to just make it. I'm going to reach my Lesley limit of right. That's it. That's enough. And I'm going to just go with hello. Oh, you know the way I was saying about getting dies for some of these older sets. This one in particular. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the dies for like this set is way more expensive that I've seen than dies for like their current range. And I don't know whether it is a thing where they've changed manufacturer, or maybe they had a whole lot done that, you know, were more expensive or something. I don't know. It's so tight to fit in. I have to angle it a little bit. Yoshi line, it is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. For next week, what all wonderful things are you going to get? Do you know? I got this ink pad last week, but I'm not sure what color it is, so I think that might work. It's a pigment ink. Tippity tap. Yeah, a few of the older sets are expensive. It really bugs me because I'd totally buy it, but then I always get distracted by like the most recent thing. I would take this card. What do you mean you'd take this card? This card. You want it? Hello. Oh, because it's your birthday. Yes, send me your address. I'll send it to you. Once it gets all folded up. We're nearly there. I don't think I'm going to shaker it up though. Kind of wish I had put some anti-static tool on that though, so that I could put some clear embossing powder on it. I might give it a go. Live and laugh on the edge. If it doesn't work, we just brush it all off. Okay, 2-minute warning. Well, 30-second warning. The heat gun is going to be going on shortly, which is totally the wrong idea given the amount of heat that's in here. It has actually cooled down. See, I have a great idea for the Welcome Baby stamp set. Do you want to hear? Yeah. Yes, please. You tell us while I blast this with a heat tool at the other side of the craft room. Done. I don't think it needs to be a shaker. Oh, she's muted. Thank you, Snow. I said last week that I would try to give you guys warnings when I'm doing the heat tool. The first time, a couple of times I did it, I fiddled around with all the screens on my computer, found the right one, pressed the button to mute it, and then it took ages to figure it all out. And then after a while, I was told, actually, yeah, that didn't actually work. And it is such a hassle trying to because there's like 3 or 4 different screens. There's a screen for the software that we use. There's like a zooming in screen, and the comments. Bit of a pain. So I figure if I give you guys warning. Okay. Let us see. Everyone's seen E.T. Yep. I want to surround the baby's face with the cat, the dog, and the teddy bear like it's a CD. That is so fun. Please make that card. Please tag me so that or like mention me or something so that I can see it. Put it in front of my face because that would be hilarious. So much fun. Right, this little card is all working out. See? Make it work, people. Everything is fixable. Even computers that continually turn themselves off. Silly old things. I need to stick this guy down, but I want to make sure I'm a happy chappy with him. Do I want his fin out? Yeah. Yeah. That is so fun. When we were watching E.T., my daughter, Piper, she wanted to watch E.T., and it's a PG, parental guidance one. And we had a little talk beforehand about parental guidance and what that meant, and I said, we can stop any time you want. She was like, no, it's fine. And she was totally feeling like, yeah, I'm such a big girl. And it got to the bit where E.T. is, expected dead. And she was in bits. Like, I cannot tell you how much she was in bits. And I had to pause it, and the tears were flowing down her face. And I was like having to hold her and say, like, okay, I promise you everything's going to work out fine, okay? And if you want to stop the video, we can stop the video. But I kind of want you to see that everything works out fine. But it's up to you. And she had a wee breather, and she had a wee cuddle, and then she was like, okay, play again. And we watched it, and she watched it to the end, and then she was like crying with joy. And I don't think we have watched a PG since then. Bless her. I think he is cool. I think that he does not need to be shooken. I don't think he needs to be a shaker. We could stick him up 1 minute before midnight. My goodness. I don't know why this takes me so long to be chatting. Probably take me not as long if I planned a bit more. But that's just the way life is at the moment. Oh, a question, and this is a risk of OTT. Does he need the little squirty bit? You know what I mean? I worry that it's going to ruin everything. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. If I'd thought about it, I should have embossed it onto the acetate. That would have been kind of fun. But I think otherwise it's going to be a little bit too much. Lost my shoe, put that on. Okay. Oh, here we go. We didn't put this on. Do you think we should go for this? What do you think? No! It's a bit big. This is a bit big. I think it's too big. Maybe we need the little one that has just like a love heart on it. Where's my little box of tricks again? Or maybe I just leave it big. You know, like something like this one here. Even though this one's pink. I don't know if I have any other ones on here. No, the whale bit. Oh, the whale bit. Okay. So, what about this? Although Wink of Stella. Everyone loves a bit of Wink of Stella. I think we could do some Wink of Stella. So yes or no? So I do think that is a wee bit on the big side. Perhaps. This is it. Oh, it's the wrong way around. That's annoying. It's the wrong color of card as well. No bubble. Boop. Just like this then. Come on then. Let's get some Stella. Stella! Where are you, lady? There you are. I prefer no sentiment, and the little heart was cute. And there's no pink anywhere. Oh, I totally put too much on there. And there's no pink anywhere else, which is why I was a wee bit hesitant to introduce another color. Oh my Wink of Stella pen is so juicy tonight that this guy is like glitter on steroids. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything, but I prefer no sentiment. The little heart was cute. I do have another. I can cut out a heart. Sure can. Even like a little. Like a little blue heart or something. Let me see. This one's obviously pink. But I could do something like that. Or oh, pity they weren't silver to match my foiling. Unless I did the little heart. Nah, it's the wrong color, I think. What have we got? No bubble. Too big. Sometimes the sentiment allows everything else. Sometimes no sentiment allows everything else to shine. I prefer no sentiment, and the little heart was cute. The little heart in the speech bubble. Oh no, that wasn't a heart, was it? It was a little heart. Where's the heart? It was a smile in the speech bubble, wasn't it? That one. Where's the heart? Aha. You see it. I'm just going to have to make a right mess. I bet it's stuck at the bottom. Can't believe that. I've got this that I could colour in. I put the sentiment on the inside. How would the sentiment in a cloud look? Would love a blue heart. I think a blue heart. Something in the fishtail. In the fishtail? Put the sentiment on the inside. I just realised that we haven't used the Nouveau drops either. You don't have to, but let's see. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Oh, I like that. I think we colour in the inside of this heart somehow. But I cannot find a pen or anything to save my life. Okay, this is a double cut heart, and I'm going to ruin everything by poking it apart, I'm sure. There we go. I'm going for it. Making it work. Making it work. There was a pink in the fishtail. Oh yeah, there was. Well, it's all tucked in. You can't even see it now. How did you remember that and I didn't? Crazy girl. Crazy awesome memory. Yeah. Like you say, we'll do a sentiment on the inside. So have a whale of a time one. Boop. Boop. He's so cute. Come on, man. Oh no, waving hello. I have a wave. I have a whale of a time. Oof. Love the blue heart. Yay! Made the right decision. Oops. So close, people. Nearly there. Oh, Awesome. Love the blue hearts, says Snow. So very cute. Heart is cute. Perfect. I am glad that you guys are agreeing and are liking it. This whole thing has kind of been a journey tonight, hasn't it? Let's have a look. Come on, you cheeky sausage. So much going on, but I'm really glad that we took out the color in the inside because it makes it pop a lot more. I don't think the little wave accents are as noticeable because of things like the foil. It's really making it pop, but that's okay. It definitely works, you know, on the vellum. I think the wee guy looks super cute. Let's give him some glaze pen. Nice. Love a bit of glaze pen on the eyes. Makes them really pop, I think. Yay! Please, please do send me your address so that I can pop this in the post to you. And Snow, I will send your prize in the post as well. Let me go grab this. That's the inside of the other one we had. You could probably make that into another card as well, couldn't you, really? Not tonight, obviously, but it's got quite a lot of impact. I'll put that in with the card when I send it to you, Joscelyn. I keep saying your name differently. Joscelyn, not Joscelyn. Yay! Guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through thick and thin. It has been a challenging evening. It's been hot and it's been full of curveballs, but I love having you guys here and helping guide me through it, helping me make decisions, and also sharing some of the fun, like, of course, the GoPress and Foil machine and stuff. So that was really fun. Yay! Yoshi-line. Yoshi-line. Is that your real name, Yoshi-line? Bye, Michelle. Thank you for my weekend wishes. Have a great weekend, you too. I have to go and get rest now because we have to get up early in the morning for London. Yay! You love waking up on a Saturday morning to me and everyone else. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Yoshi-line, no. Well, Yoshi-line, you'll have to tell us next week the story behind your name. your handle, whatever you want to call it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, it's Maria. Maria, I sent you cards. Yes, and awesome. Now I know who you are. Yay. I probably have your address, but please send it to me again so that I don't have to go rooting for it. Otherwise, I'll not get it in the post as quickly. Thank you for having us along. Have fun in the museum. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've got a party to go to on Saturday at Elizabeth's house, actually. And then on Monday, bank holiday. I'm not sure what the plan is as yet. But I am sure it will be delightful because I don't have to work. Thanks again, everyone. Happy weekend. Until next time. Happy crafting.